group 4. So we picked Frontera. That's the company that we decided to talk about for this project. So Frontera Cooperative Group, that is the name of the Frontera. Natalia, please. So, financial position. So Frontera is a cooperative and it's owned by farmers. It means that it has around 10,500 members. That means all the farmers that are part of this cooperative, they all have equal responsibilities, and depending on their share, of course, is the amount of profitability that they are going to have from the average profit of the company. So I also put here what is a cooperative. In case you don't know, is a company owned and operated by the people who use its products and service and who benefits from what the company has to offer. This is known as cooperative. So the farmers from Frontera, they are committed to sell all the milk that they produce to Frontera. Okay, Frontera, who is in charge of Frontera is a board of directors, and there is like elections, and from these elections, from time to time, they choose the board of directors that are responsible for established directions, to lead and establish directions of the company. So they are, you are going to see their picture, but they should just represent the farmers, the interests of the farmers that are the real owners of the company. So Frontera goals and objectives. So 25% of all the products exported in New Zealand are from Frontera. So Frontera can be considered one of the most important companies in New Zealand. They have more than 30 manufacturing sites around the country. So all the milk that the farmers produce, they send to these sites, and they are changed in dairy products that we see in the supermarkets and around the country in several shops. So besides New Zealand, Frontera also sell the products that they are manufactured here. Not only the products, but mainly the milk powder, because with the milk powder, they send to 130 different countries around the world. And with this milk powder, the countries, they manufacture dairy products, including Brazil, that they have a very strong partnership with a company called Nestlé. And that's very famous in Brazil, so they also sell milk powder to Nestlé to manufacture the products. Can you just, please? So, one of the goals of Frontera is to be the world's most trusted source of dairy nutrition. So they are very concerned about the quality of their milk and their product. So this is one of the main goals of the company. Now, here I put some, this is the portfolio, some of brands that are part of the Frontera portfolio. So one of the most famous one is Anchor, that is responsible for the milk. I don't know you guys, but I haven't seen any other brand of milk like in the supermarket that I go, I can say. They pretty much sell Anchor. And there's also yogurt, premium yogurt, cheese, drinks like Primo and Mammoth, among others. Here I brought some interesting figures. So at 4:30 a.m., around 10,000 people are milking 3.5 million cows here in New Zealand. These are figures from 2019, okay? Because I forgot to tell you before, but we analyzed the numbers of 2018 and 2019. The company has already released the results for 2020, but they are not official yet. So we decided to go through the numbers of 2018 and 2019. So these are numbers are for 2019. So 15 billion liters of milk collected from farms in 6,000 tankers loads. 2.6 million metric tons of products exported to 120 by that time, but now it's 130 countries, like 19. So it's the same weight as 250 Eiffel Towers. Every 3 hours, a vessel carrying products from Fronteira leaves the country, and every 4 minutes, a tanker collected milk. Here we have some numbers. These are the numbers for the profitability ratio. So later, I'm going to play interview. And for the ones like me that doesn't really understand a lot about numbers, it's going to be more clear. But you see here that 2019, 2017, from 2019, the numbers they decrease. So 2017 was 16.95 the gross profit, and 2019 was 13.82%. And the same thing happens with the net profit, 2017, and then you see a decrease, especially 2018, 2019, and return of assets also. Here are some numbers about the liquidity, current ratio and quick ratio. Trend analysis. The trend analysis is a technique that is used by companies, and of course by Fronteira also, to anticipate the future movements based on past data. So we got the 5 last years data. So you can see that they have an increase on sales, on the